Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Stock Sandbox Mode Season 1. You are watching episode 5, World 1, and we are working on part 5 of the Stark Space Station. Now, in this episode, we're going to try to build the final launch mechanic of the Stark Space Station. And this mechanic is the actually getting it into the space part. And the first thing you might notice, which you probably don't notice, is that my toolbar is now hidden. And the second thing is, this video came out late. I'm sorry for uploading this video late, but... Oh, toolbar, I have you hidden for a reason. Yes. Yeah, basically, my explanation there is, yeah. As you could see here, probably, yeah, I built this already, but, reroute, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Select part as new route, sure. So this is what you probably normally see. And before I start working on this, I also want to work on the wood refill, as we now have a senior docking port. So take this off, and my radiators off. This off. How much monopropellant's in there? 40. Hope that would be good. I mean, we can refill the monopropellant, right? Let's check. Monopropellant. Yes, we can make monopropellant. And yes, Kerbal did make this. Surprise. So let's place this on here. We're going to place this. And I'm just going to launch it real quick to make sure there's no clippings. So I'll be back. Nothing yet. Ooh, wrong type of solar panels though. If I do this, still no clipping, so that's nice. Energy flow, so am I having a surplus of energy? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we'll have to modify this even further because there's no almost no solar power on Val. So yeah, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. This is great, but let's replace this with RTGs. So RTGs, where are you? Well, and electrical. Let's put it on a part that wouldn't be receiving much heat. Or much aeroforce, now that I think of it. But what piece could that be? I guess the lander cannon's good. But before I put this on, I also want to first want to reroute it to this, place it, and in case of an overheat emergency, I want them to be able to escape. Come on. So I'm just going to put a small array here. By small, I mean pretty big. Good size, like maybe the size of the one on the Stark Space Station. Just kidding, I think the Stark Space one's 3 times larger. Up. There we go. Seriously? There. Now some rechargeable batteries. A senior docking port. That one actually snaps. And I did see that this was a little flimsy. So I'll auto strut a couple of these to heaviest part. There, that seems well. And let's save and open the Stark Space Station. Now from experience, just gonna leave these free flowing because this is already pretty flimsy. In fact, where's the root? The root, okay. Let's bring you down and let's work on the tedious process of auto strutting. Nope, we don't want rigid attachment on. Don't even know what that does. Root part. That's the new root. Seriously? Seriously? There we go, so root part. Let's do the root part as well. Now we want these, since these are a bit weak points, to be auto-strutted to the root part. And also the main connectors to the root. Yeah, let's also auto-strut this to the root part. Auto-strut this to the root part. And vice versa. Auto-strut this to the root part. Auto-strut this to the root part. Okay, great. Now this, however, would be auto-strutted to the heaviest part. This would be auto-strut to the heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Place it back in. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Ground parent part. Heaviest spot. Heaviest spot. Heaviest spot. Heaviest spot. Halyat. Bagyapat. Chana. Temakaru. Heaviest pot. Heaviest pot. Let's bring the Stark space station back up. Okay. Heaviest part. Grandparent part. Grandparent part. Now this would be going to heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest pot. And heaviest pot. Yeah, these two are at the heaviest part. Okay, so now that that part of auto strutting is done, I just want to see how stable this actually is, or if it would explode on impact. I'll be right back. Okay, so physics using is about to happen. Physics using in progress. Now don't worry, this isn't just lagging for you, it's also lagging for me. The part count is pretty big. But, on a brighter note, it actually looks like it's gonna work. Come on. Take off. Come on. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wait, did I actually throw something? No. This is nice and all, but it's taking forever. Let's just 4 times the physics warp. Oh my. Is this physics warp's going to mess with this ship? Nope. Well, that's all. I'm going to just go back. Let's reset gravity first. I said, no! That's bad. Okay. No longer hacking gravity. Jeb, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so we wasted 17 minutes. That's still the root part. Okay, let's reroute. That shall be the root part for now. So this booster stage is going to be mainly made up of ants. Just kidding. That's never going to work. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just get a coupler. Decoupler, not a coupler. Is there any other ones like this? Probably not. Now, how many boosters are we probably going to need on this? Correct answer, a lot. So let me just get a connection point. So, wait, first place it on there. And then flaw. And now let's make all the cones for aerodynamics. Now I'm just going to take a shortcut and not put fuel in it. And put in a Kerbal a dyne adapter. Because honestly, we could save the weight. Now we're going to do asparagus staging. And that is basically when you're able to dispense different parts of a rocket at the time. So all of the rockets are boosting, and you run 2 of them out of fuel, and then you dispense them. Speaking of which, I should probably do that. So decouplers. How good is it attached on? Very poorly. And let's quickly auto start these heaviest part. And these could be grandparent part. And now we're you know what? Let's just not use fuel the entire time. Oh, wrong adapter. Next is the Roxomax brand. Next is the F1. And then is probably my favorite nose cone in the game. This tiny one. Well, there's a small amount of nose cones, but I don't know, this one's true. So this is what the top of our rocket's going to look like. And now let's build out the bottom of the rockets. Let's first build out the middle before we build out any other part. That was the old route. There shall be the new route. Current part count? This is a ridiculous amount of tons, but a decoupler is attached wrong. Oh wait, no, I know what that is. Parachute missing. This is not a two-way trip. Engines jettisoned before use. That's fine. Hatch obstructed. Oh no. Where's the hatch obstructed? It's fine, it's not like they'll need to escape it. You could just throw random. And all that does not matter. Okay, so let's continue building it down. Okay, this is as deep as I'm going to build it, and since we wouldn't be able to access it later, heaviest part, heaviest part, heaviest part, heaviest part, heaviest part. There we go. And let's just place this down. I'll be back when I'm done placing them. I am now going to auto strut them. Now I'm going to work on the asparagus staging. Now first I'm going to bring each of the fuel down. So like this to this. and so on and so forth, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am to now take the bottoms ones, and then ugh! Hmm. Well, this is a conundrum. This is not doing asparagus stagings, alright? Fine, but would you let me do it one by one? Thank you. I'll be back. Okay, so when I first tried it, I didn't do it properly. If you want to, usually you don't connect the top to the bottom, but if you want to do it the way I'm doing it, you need to connect it. Is that too long for ya? It's too long. Well, commence the rollback. I'll be back. Okay, so if you actually want to do this properly, you just do tank to tank like that. Wait, is that 3? Yeah, okay, so don't do this. Yeah, but I think I'm going to do it for every single one just to be safe, so I'll be back because this would take a while. Okay, I did this. I had to redo it once. But yeah, I did it. And yeah. And to be fair, I probably overdid it, but us now with a part count of 443. We'll now do the next part. We'll just steal this. Let's undo that quickly. This might take a bit, so there we go. So let's put this off to the side. Let's put more hydraulic detachment manifolds. And let's place 8 of them. And let's zoom out a bit. And let's make sure that these all get attached. And nope. There we go. This is a little bit further down. Yep. Now let's just remove all these, because we're not going to do asparagus staging with these. Instead, we're just going to feed now this is going to be a very bottom heavy craft. Sadly. But yeah, let's bring them down. Even further down. 450 years ago down. And now, connect these up here. Actually, no, never mind. I'll be back once I get this all removed. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to attach these to the main. Then we're going to auto strut these to the heaviest part. Air conditioner, please don't. There you go. To be honest, to look for asparagus staging, go to someone else's video on it. Because I'm not the professional you're looking for on it. But yes, this is all going to go on this at the same time. Now, I'm actually going to make a custom engine, you could call it. I know this. No, not 8, just 1. Just 1, thank you very much. Yeah. Let's do our best to touch this to the middle. And let's clip it in. There. Will this respond? No, I'll be back once it actually starts responding. I'm going to get 2 copies of this. I'll be back. Okay, so we're done with that. Now let's put it in each one of the rings with 8 symmetry. see, there's 5 per each, and we have 17. So that would be 85,000 vacuum ISP right there. With, I'm pretty sure, a total of 85 engines. So this is going to lift us pretty high, I hope. But anyways, time to install the fins. Now we pretty much need the biggest fins there are here. Not even delta wings are big enough. That's pretty small. You don't choose wings because they're meant for wings, and they're meant for generating lift, which is bad on our part. None of these are a good size. Let's just place these in. Yup. And now we're at a total of 625 parts. Yes, this video is guaranteed to lag. So let's go to the bottom. That selects these. So this goes on stage 10. And that selects these. So these go on stage 10. That's stage 10, right? No, that's only stage 8. So yeah, and I'll be back once I get this all done. Okay, so this is all good, and let's see if this works. If it doesn't, cancel. Henry? You're going all the way to the Koopa module. You're the head of the space station. Nice job, and I just noticed I need to auto-strut this. Wait, did I strut this? No, only that. So, heaviest part. Oops. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I'm now going to crack and test this. What? Henry, I literally just put you in here. Got it. Cool. So yes, crack and test it and see if it actually even generates enough thrust. So yeah, I'll be back once it's done loading. Well, here it is. Let's physics-ease. Okay. This is extremely framey. Alright. How much frames per second are we talking? Performance. Sure, my mouse is moving at 50 frames per second. Now my mouse is moving at 12.5 frames per second. But, yeah, the camera view, it's extremely laggy. But, press space. Oh my, that's loud. Are we generating lift? Oh, I thought for a second there we were actually going to generate lift. The ones at the top should be experiencing some sort of fuel drainage. This is pretty laggy. Be lied to say that it's not. Man. Hey. Let's go eternal view. Stare up at the stars. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I go at Supreme Time Warp. I go at Super Time Warp here. No, I'm not even using fuel. Wait, we're moving? Why'd you say no target? Change this view. Let's zoom out, like a lot. We're actually lifting off. Small amount, sure, but we're lifting off. Yeah, this rocket's slightly bigger than the entire vehicle assembly building. Is it just automatically guessing? Yeah, I guess logically that'll do that. We can't keep up anymore. What engines are out? Quick, zoom out of here. Or was that lateral velocity? Going up though. Oh, we're going down? Up? Down? Ah, we're going up. Onwards to victory! I'll give it a quick views. Now let's not mess this up. Because if I mess this up, the rocket goes boom. Okay, I did not mean to open that. Mean to open cheats. Let's hack gravity. I said hack gravity. Okay. Now what's our meter per second? Oh no, I unchecked hack gravity. Feels like we're actually making progress. In a way we are, but I've been here for 7 minutes and this is all meant for another episode. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you next time, and goodbye.